Hey, Reddit. Russ Whitney here from russwhitney.com, answering your real estate questions. And holy cow, in the last few days, I bet I've answered 60 or 70. And you know what? I feel like I'm starting to answer the same question over and over and over again. And I'm not tired of it because they're coming from different people. And I don't know who's seeing what video, but I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. And I don't want to do that. But hopefully, you know, if enough of you are watching enough of the video responses that I'm giving, you're going to get to see that, holy cow, this is the way it should be done. And there's no question. So I'm going to read this question to you, and I'm going to try a different answer, okay? It's a similar question to many. To many people who say they've done 10 plus rental properties, I'm trying to learn here, so I need help understand something. I know people have retired early off just 4 properties, but I've watched many videos of people claiming, let me stop right there on the 4 properties, okay? All right, so people can retire maybe off of 4 properties if they're 100 units each, you know, and I don't mean to be a smart aleck here, but let's talk about financial independence as it relates to real estate. If you wanted to retire, all you need then is enough money coming in to pay your car payment, your mortgage payment, put food on the table, and have some luxury money left over without having to go to a full-time job. In many seminars that I've done and speaking engagements where there's anywhere from 1,000 to as many as 30,000 people that I've spoken to on this very subject, most people, I say, how many of you, if you knew you could get $3,000 to $5,000 a month coming in every month that you knew you could count on, how many could quit your job? Most people, average, would say yes. Now, that's enough money, but I'm not saying that's all the money you want. What we're talking about is financially independent. How do I get enough money coming in to pay all my bills and not have to go to a full-time job? That could be $3,000, $5,000 a month. Mine was, this is years ago, but I had 6 or 7 properties, and they were duplex, triplex, smaller properties, low, moderate income, giving me about $1,500 to $1,800 a month. Well, that was enough back then for me to pay mortgage payment, car payment, put food on the table, luxury money. So I quit my job. And now I had, look here, time to think about and read and study about how to make money. Unfortunately, there's no how to make money 101 in grade school, high school, or college. That you have to do outside of your formal education. Now, I don't put down formal education. I think what you get there is social and worldly experience, but you're certainly not going to learn how to become financially independent or wealthy. So, step number 1 is, can you become financially independent with 4 properties? Yeah, if they're 20 or 30 units and they're generating you 10 grand a month, and that's what you need. All right, so my question now is, where do they get the loans from? Buy first house, invest in repairs, rent it out, get some cash flow, and you probably look close to 10% on your money. No, no. Let me give you an example. There's 5 returns you get on real estate, and these answers are not intended to be long, so my suggestion would be, if you really want more information, go to russwhitney.com, opt in to the community, all kinds of video training and places to get more information. I can give you this quick answer, but you know what? Tomorrow, the next day, it's going to wear off and you're going to be in the same place. You need a coach. You need mentoring. You need some training. Start with this. You know, this question particularly, this is one of the first, well, it's the first big book I wrote, Building Wealth, published by Simon & Schuster, largest publisher in the world. This book, in detail, property for property, deal for deal, starting with $1,000, will tell you exactly how I turned that $1,000 into $4.7 million worth of real estate without having a lot of cash and credit. And it's autobiographical. I can tell you that it's not technical. I write just like I talk. And you know what? If you write to support@russwhitney.com, I'll give you a gift. Right there, right now. Support at Russ Whitney. All you pay is shipping and handling. I'll send you the book free. That's how I feel on Friday afternoon. I feel generous. Now, some of the answers are, you look for seller financing, not bank financing. You know, you can get generally 4 loans at a bank. If they're selling them off to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, you can only get 4 loans and you're done. You can move on to another bank. I suggest looking for cosmetically distressed properties that have seller financing. And the reason a seller is willing to finance and hold the mortgage just like a bank is if it's distressed cosmetically and it needs work, a bank's not going to want to finance it. So if the seller wants to sell, they're going to have to hold the mortgage. I'm telling you in 99 out of 100 times, I've never had a seller ask to do a credit check. If you go to rent an apartment or you go try to get a place in an HOA community, they want a credit check, a background check. A regular seller normally never requires that, at least not in my experience. Now, your second home is 80% loan. If you can get away with intending to live there, well, now you're committing fraud. You don't want to do that. So maybe you get a home improvement loan, raise money, blah, 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 blah. All right, this is a lot of questions in here. My friend, you need training and coaching. It sounds like you're not a looky-loo. Sounds like you're the real deal who wants to do it. Well, let me tell you what. Whoever it is, you're going to pay for your education one way or the other. You're going to either pay for it by making really bad mistakes and learning by experience, which is really the hard way. I would suggest go to russwhitney.com, get this book, I'll send it to you free, $6 or whatever it is for shipping and handling. And start right there, and I think this will open your eyes. This it would take me 4 or 5 hours to read this to you, to give you the information that's in here. We'll answer all of your questions and much, much more on how you want to grow. And I don't mean to be hawking a book, but you know what? I give you some answers, and then tomorrow's going to be, what do I do next? What's step 1, 2, 3? This type of training will give you the step 1, 2, 3. So I hope I'm not sounding too harsh, but it's Friday afternoon and I'm tired and I'm ready to go home. So listen, my friend, just follow what I tell you to do if you really want to get some traction. Russ Whitney signing off.